In this video, we will make a caption for the column graph. So first thing I'm going to do is copy it, and I'm going to paste it into Word. Then underneath the graph, this is where we type our caption. Now remember, when we have a graph with a caption, it's called a figure. So I start, in this case we'll call it figure 1. And the first sentence is the title. So this would be resting heart rates of biology 1440 students. And maybe I'll say resting heart rates of male and female. I guess that doesn't really have to be there, but I'll go ahead and put it on there. Okay. That's the first sentence. The second sentence is going to be a description of how different they are. Let's just say female heart rates we're going to say there's so many percent higher than male heart rate. So let's figure out how much higher. So what we'll do, let me just open up the calculator here. So to figure that out, we will just take, what is it, 86. So female heart rates were about what? 86, and males were 71.5. So we'll say 86 and 72. So 86 minus 72 is 14. Divided by 72 is that times 100, and the answer there is 19.444. I'll just go back to here and say female heart rates were 19.44% higher than male heart rates. And then the last thing we do is we got to tell them how many samples there were, and in this case both male and females had the same number of samples, and we have to tell them what these columns mean and what those error bars mean. And the way to do that is to say, put the word mean, that means average. That tells the reader that the blue columns are averages. Then we go into insert, and we have to find a symbol, and we go to more symbols and we hunt around for it until we find it, but the one we're looking for is this one that has a plus minus. It looks like that. You want to insert that symbol and then put the letters SE. That tells the reader that, okay, mean indicates that these blue bars here are averages. SE tells the reader that these error bars are standard error. If it were standard deviation, you would put SD, but in this case it's SE. And then we're going to put comma N equals, what was it, 10 for each column. Or you could just put N equals 10 and that's it. But so the N, little n, is the symbol for sample size. Capital N would be population size if you sampled every male and every female on campus. But we didn't. We only sampled 10, so that's a little n. Okay, so just to remind you how I got this calculation right here. I took female heart rate, which is essentially Y2, and male heart rate, which was Y1. I took Y2 minus Y1 over Y1 times 100, and that's how we got 19.44. Okay, so that's how I would write a figure caption for a column graph.